Hey, Chihuahuas up! How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. We are going to be jumping into the band known as Ephemerality. I cannot say that name for the fucking life of me. It's probably pronounced so very definitely. They are a Chinese Melo death band. They have gone through a number of vocalists. I think it's about 2 right now. So I'm not sure which vocalist this is. It could be the second Fallen or the first. I actually have no idea just from the title, because obviously not particularly in English, but that's completely fine. I'm doing a straight reaction to this as Skull Collector, who requested it, didn't want me to translate the lyrics or anything like that. And it's the second vocalist according to Skull. Okay, that's good to know. Like, from what I know about the second vocalist of this band, it's kind of more like, you know, what Alyssa is to Angela. It's kind of like that, like, where it's like weaker, but it's still good. Or tries to be good anyway, but still, let's go. Oh shit. Oh shit, I love that fucking, that switch up. That switch up was so sick. As they very much started off very death metal. Very like non-mellow death, like, you know, without much melody. And like just kind of showing off like the deeper tones of the vocals. Now the guitars are gonna go up again and hopefully go to something that sounds fucking epic, and so far it is, man, so let's keep going. I love the way it kind of drops, like, you know, every so often, like, the band itself just drops. It's like, either raises or it drops, man. It's kind of like, I wish I had lyrics for it just so that I could kind of, like, understand it a little bit better. As at the moment, like, I just keep being reminded of, like, lots of little Arch Enemy vibes in it, you know, just the little guitar sounds that, like, remind me of, say, like, the very, of, like, early Angela era, or the, or like any other era that I had, or like any other era that I had, and Skull just put me off in the fucking chat. Then translate, yeah mate, you told me not to. Give me that bullshit, but still, I kind of put myself off right there, but like, you know, it kind of reminded me of the early Angela era, or maybe even like later Johan era, or like, you know what I mean. And then like, I'm not really getting much Alyssa era vibes from here, but like, it's all like, you know, they took the very greatest parts of Arch Enemy and just put it into like a different kind of style and shit, man. But still, it sounds awesome so far. You know what? Just for that, I'm going to translate it. I'm going to make these people watch me translate lyrics just because. Oh, shit. It does. It's very much like a Chinese Arch Enemy. Chinese. There we go. Yes, but is it lyrically arching me? That is the question on it. Oh fuck's sake, I forgot to copy that bit. Okay. I still have no idea where we are in the song, but I'm just gonna analyze some of the lyrics. Say like, where would 2 minutes be roundabout? Like, let's go for like around here and see where we go. We're probably gonna fuck it up, but everything is seen from the beginning. When you are hesitant, the beauty has been lost, you said. Don't be afraid if thoughts can span times, but in the end, all that remains is loneliness. But yeah, I felt like the first singer was like a more powerful Angela Gosser, so it's why it's like tricky with like the second singer. That's why you need to see the first to understand the second, like just to kind of say. So yeah, everything is doomed from the beginning. That's kind of self-explanatory. When you were hesitant, the beauty has been lost. You said, as in somebody said that potentially. Don't be afraid if thoughts can span time, but in the end, all that remains is loneliness. Like your thoughts can span your entire lifetime, but in the end, after those thoughts dissipate, all that remains is loneliness. Once upon a time, we want to know each other. The vast desert world has each other that makes no sense whatsoever, but still close at hand but out of reach. I only hope to look up to the stars with you. Suddenly there is a future without a future. Looking back is an expectation without expectation. Like, the lyrics make no sense in the fucking translation, so I don't see the point at this point, but still. I mean, let's just enjoy the song. I'm just gonna like do a straight, you know, one of those like reactions that people do when it's like they listen to it and say, that was awesome, and then just like end the video. Let's do one of those. Let's go. Ooh, that's so well done. How Arch Enemy this one. This is what I mean, man, you know, between the fucking Angela and Johan era. In terms of the playstyle, not as in terms of the grounding, but in terms of the fucking playstyle. You can hear both fucking, like, eras of it. It's ridiculous, mate. It's like, this is a band that's been heavily influenced by Arch Enemy, and then just took it to the next fucking level above that point, man. And even when they did the same thing and switched singers, like, they got a singer that was still really amazing to listen to, not as powerful as the first. Like, the first was like straight fucking more powerful Angela Gosser, but this vocalist is still fucking immense as fuck, but still, let's go. Oh man, that guitar though, fucking hell. This is too epic, man. This is too fucking over the top. Is that Hey? That's Angela, I swear. No, in the background you know the Hey? That's Angela, right? It has to be, right? Like, it sounded just like Angela, I swear. Is it me going crazy? It can't be me going crazy, right? But still. What nice. No, it could be the vocalist, but it sounded just like Angela for a second there. That was crazy. Mind control, you know? Yeah, totally. Man, you know how we did Arch Enemy at the start of the stream, right? Like, you know how we did the brand new Arch Enemy song? If I'd heard this song just before doing that song, the new Arch Enemy would have sounded awful compared to it. So, like, I don't even know. Okay, so, I literally just pulled up the fucking every Arch Enemy album on the list of the album. So, what I heard the Burning Bridges album, the Wages of Sin album, the Doomsday Machine album, and the War Eternal and World of Power album, all blended basically into one style that fits Ephemerality so perfectly. It's just one of those crazy amazing things that you can have, like with all of those albums all coming together to see. You can see what they're influenced by, but you can see they're not just straight being an Arch Enemy clone, they're putting their own style into it. And even though the vocalist has changed, the playstyle's improved, everything else is starting to grow. And honestly, if this band ever took off, Arch Enemy wouldn't need to exist anymore, because this is just how good this band actually is. It's that level where it's just like, it's just so hype and so ridiculous that you just can't help but enjoy it and listen to it. And as Redfield said, mind playing tricks, he's too into it, mind control. So yeah, that's exactly how it is, man. It's just that good. Either way, man, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was amazing and a very fun, ridiculous video to make. Either way, have a wonderful day, evening, or night, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.